So instead of being introduced individually, as is the tradition in Super Bowls, the team coming out en masse as the New England Patriots.
I would, I don't agree with what the Patriots are doing right here.
That's right. Here's Brady again. Up the middle, caught, and it's Troy Brown, and he gets out of bounds, and they might be in Vinatieri's range with 21 seconds left. Portance if he makes it. No time on the clock, and the Patriots have won Super Bowl 36.
The fans of New England have been waiting 42 years for this day.
What's my thoughts on Tom Brady? Honestly, I have to be a Tom Brady fan. I have to be a Tom Brady fan just because he just made my life easy.
Congratulations on your second Super Bowl victory in 3 years, 15 wins in a row. It's hard to top that.
Like I said, I kind of grew up in a Patriots household, so it kind of just like, it kind of came naturally to me. But nowadays, what it means to me to be a Patriots fan, that's a hard one. Can we come back to that?
And none of it would be possible without these guys and all the fans we got back in Boston. Careful on that city. Don't tear that thing down tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. We want to see you out there Tuesday for the parade, all right?
What comes to mind when you think of Patriots fans?
Like red-faced, screaming. It's cold. You breathe out, you can see your breath in the stadium over there in Foxborough. And it's just loud. Like, it's just loud and rowdy.
Hey, long flight back. Hey, you guys. Back to Miami. See you later.
You look forward to Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whenever the Pats were playing. The only way to explain it is just outstanding.
Yeah, I remember a phrase I heard way back when the Brady era started. The son would ask his father, they're watching the game, what's it feel like to lose? And the father says, I don't know. We're Patriots fans.
That's right. Good answer.
Like we were saying before, it was just easy, to be a Patriots fan. And that was because of him.
True faith in Tom Brady and the whole team. I think they've got a good work ethic. They've got their mind on the game. They know what needs to be done.
Every year, you're like, this team's going to go out and do the impossible and go win another Super Bowl. And then you go to the parades. It was a year-round thing. You wait till free agency. It was great.
Oh, it made me so happy. It always made me feel like, oh, we're going to go to the playoffs. We're going to make it to the AFC Championship. We're going to win another Super Bowl.
Hello, Boston and New England. I'm Jerry Wires, Mayor of Glendale, Arizona. The stadium right behind me is where your Patriots will play Super Bowl 49 here in Glendale.
Super Bowl 49, oh, man, that...
I was at my house watching this game. We were at my house, just in the living room. My uncle was there. He was talking shit. He's all like, they're about to lose, like da 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 da. I'm sitting there. I'm a little kid. And I'm like, man, we're not about to lose. We're about to win. And then they're in the red zone. You got Marshawn Lynch. They couldn't stop him all game. Just give it to the man. Let him eat. But nah, they threw the ball. My little heart just sank.
Wilson, quick throw. And it's good. Intercepted by Malcolm Butler. Butler has it at the one. Malcolm Butler. Unreal. Malcolm Butler.
I started crying. And after that, I was mad. I didn't support them I didn't support them the next year after that. I was mad that they lost. So it was a really tough loss to just witness like that, especially in that kind of fashion.
That interception play by Malcolm Butler, who couldn't forget that, especially when the reaction that number 12 gave, jumping up and down on the sidelines. As my dad would say, we were the lucky generation.
Kate, fans flooded the streets of Boston after the
sure it was game over when the Falcons scored to make it 28-3 with 8:31 left in the third quarter. I believe last night Tom Brady eclipsed the man, MJ, Michael Jordan, as the greatest clutch player in all of sports history.
All-time favorite memory for the Pats, 28-3 comeback.
I remember the 28-3.
And I remember when they played the Falcons, and it was 28-3, and my mom was like, fuck this, we're going home.
They were down by a lot, and they just had that mentality.
As a fan, it kind of just reassured that winning culture. Because it was a lot of, what's the year Tom Brady's going to fall off? What's the year he's going to fall off? Every year there was kind of that point where people were like, is this going to be the year? And then he was like, no, this is not the year.
That Super Bowl as a whole, nothing can top that.
minutes after the New England Patriots captured their 6th Super Bowl win. Look at the hundreds of people who flocked from the bars out to Lansdowne Street to celebrate.
Everybody thinks that it gets old, and it doesn't get old. We're the best team to ever play in the NFL. Every Super Bowl is different, and this one is special. Who knows when we'll be back? And it's incredible.
If you want some other news that has nothing to do with the coronavirus,
yes, we do.
Moments ago on Twitter, I was like, what's the #1 trending topic on Twitter? Well, the #1 trending topic on Twitter is Tom Brady, because Tom Brady is leaving the Patriots. He just announced this.
I remember getting the initial report, and I was like, this can't be real. That's the guy who I watched my entire life. The minute I remember watching football, he was the quarterback.
I wasn't surprised. I knew it was going to happen.
I was crushed. I was like, why didn't he retire?
I would have done the same shit. I knew he was going to get up out of there, and I knew he was going to go to a team that's a quarterback away. There just wasn't much going on. I would have got up out of there too.
It definitely was a feeling of betrayal, because it was like you thought this guy was going to be a Patriot for life, and then he got up and left. But at the same time, I think he was doing it for himself and stood up for himself, and you can't blame anyone for that.
Here it is. We come in, during the Brady era, it was just quite a ruckus in here. It was,
Party.
Felt great. We had a reason to come here, knowing that the chances would be good, that would win. And then, things faded away a little bit, a little disappointing.
Obviously, it's been a little different in the past few seasons. We haven't been playing as great.
This past season has just been, I know I'm going to watch it, but it's almost like I dread it on Sundays now, because this team is just not it.
I think generational talent is what's winning games right now. No beef to anyone on the Patriots, but not even close.
Like, I went to the game last week. We left at the beginning of the 4th quarter because we knew they weren't going to come back.
2nd down, a lot of time. Jones just can't find it. Comes back across the field. This time he pays the price. Deron Bland, pick 6.
A beautiful ball by Mac Jones.
Jones over the middle, broken up and picked off.
It's hard to go from watching your team win 12, 13, 14 games a year and making a trip to the Super Bowl most of those years to now being on the flip side of having 2 wins through 10 weeks in the year.
The Patriots have had their troubles with, the players, the personnel. We still come out of habit, but the place, when we used to come during the Brady era, it was fully packed.
Do you consider yourself spoiled?
Like in life or as a Patriots fan?
As a Patriots fan.
Okay.
I think we were spoiled. I completely agree. We had Gronk, we had Edelman, we had Brady, we had a bunch of things that we were lucky to experience.
Going back to what you said before, do I feel spoiled? Yes.
We definitely were spoiled, because it's like there's franchises out here that have just been in the dumps for decades, and we just were dominant for just an unbelievable amount of time.
6 Super Bowls, the best coach of all time, Matthew Slater. Great ownership. They have plenty to feel grateful about. It was a great run, historic. One could argue the best of all time, but everything needs to come to an end. Can't be the top of the league for 25 years. It's just what it is.
I can't see myself going to another team. I've lived in New England all my life.
I feel like it's weird for me to be like, oh, I love this team, and then I start losing games, and I'm like, whoa, let me go root for another team.
I can't go out in Boston wearing another team's jersey. I hate that.
Your team's not the greatest right now, but just hang in there. Don't jump ship like I did, because after Super Bowl 49, I jumped ship for at least 2 years.
Well, it's got to be a disappointment. We've had such glory days, and now we don't. But it is what it is.
Ride or die. This is where lifelong fans are made. When they suck, you're still watching them on Sundays. That's what matters.